Pete the cat, a pet for Pete. Pete is going to the pet store. He's going to get a pet. Pete wants a bird, a hamster, or a lizard. But then Pete sees a goldfish. That's what I want, he tells his mom. Pete's mom gets fish food. I'm going to call you Goldie. Pete says to his new pet, You are my first pet. Pete tells Goldie on the way home. Pete takes Goldie to his room. He feeds her fish food. Now what? Asks Pete. He can play with Goldie. He can swim with her. Pete knows what he can do. Pete paints a picture of Goldie. He paints 4 fins and an orange tail. What a pretty painting, says Pete's mom. You can keep it, says Pete. Cool painting, says Bob. Can you make one for me? Sure, says Pete. Pete paints a picture for Bob. Wow, says Bob. It looks just like Goldie. Bob shows Pete's painting to his friend Tom. Now Tom wants a painting too. Pete paints another picture of Goldie to take to school for show and tell. This is Goldie, my pet fish. Pete tells his class, Cute fish, cool colors, nice work. I wish I had a picture of Goldie, says Benny. I will make you one, says Pete. Everyone in Pete's class wants a painting of Goldie. Pete's grandma wants a painting too. Pete has a lot to do. He has to feed Goldie. He has to do homework. Pete paints and paints. He makes paintings for everyone on his list. At last, Pete is done. He worked hard. There is no paint left. Pete's paintings are a big hit. Pete is happy to be done, but Pete is not done. Now everyone in town wants a painting of Goldie. Pete gets more paint. I don't know what to do, he says to his mom. I wish I could paint pictures for everyone. I just don't have time. Pete's mom has an idea. She tells it to Pete. Great idea, says Pete. Pete gets right to it. This time he works outside and makes a huge painting. Honk honk, beep beep, here comes Pete. He has made one painting of Goldie for everyone in town to enjoy. What a great day. When Pete gets home, he tells the real Goldie all about it. The end. Kindly like, share, and subscribe, my friends, and press the bell icon for upcoming videos. And thank you for watching. The little eye who lost his dot. The alarm clock rang to the alphabet song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Little eye sat up, stretched, and rubbed his eyes. Last day of alphabet school. He saw his little friends on the playground and hurried to join them. Little G gasped, little P pointed, and little S stared. Little I, they said, where is your dot? Little I looked up. He looked to the left. He looked to the right, but his dot was gone. What will you do without your dot? Little A asked. Little W whimpered. Little H handed her a hanky. All of the letters crowded around little I. Don't worry, they said. We will help you find a new dot. The school bell rang. It was time to make words. All the little letters scrambled into school, but Little I's friends didn't forget their plan. When they got to the classroom, the letters looked around. Little A asked, How about this acorn? Little B burst forward with a balloon. Little C cried, Try on this clock. Little D dashed over with a donut. Little E exclaimed, An egg is exactly what you need. Little F followed with a flower. Little G giggled when he found a gumball. Little H handed over a hula hoop. Little J joked, "How about a jumping bean?" Little K knew the answer, a kiwi. Little L led the line with a light bulb. Little M made her way over with a marble. Little N nodded to a music note. Little O opted for an oyster shell. Little P presented a pretzel. Little Q questioned, "How about this quarter?" Little R raced over with a ring. Little S scared him with a spider. Little T thought a thumbtack would do. Little U urged him to carry an umbrella. Little V ventured forward with a valentine. Little W walked over with a wheel. Little X's extra special idea was a xylophone mallet. Little Y yelled with his yo-yo. Little Z always last, zoom over with a zero. Little I tried them all on, but nothing felt right. When school ended, all the little letters went out to where their parents were gathered. Little I saw his father and sniffed back tears. "I lost my dot." Capital I smile. "No, little I, you didn't lose your dot. You left it on your pillow this morning. I brought it along, but since today is the last day of school and you have grown up, I am not sure you need it anymore. What do you think? Do you really think I am ready to be a big I?" Capital I nodded. "Stretch out your arms and point out your feet." Little I did, and when he saw his shadow on the ground, he smiled. "Dad, I just look like you. I can start a sentence now."